Good afternoon. How's everybody today? Hope you're doing well. You know what I've been doing today. So what has Kevin been doing? Finishing the security system. And guess what? I finished it. I have to tell you, I was a little bit slow. Last night, after going up and down that ladder all day, I was a little bit sore. So needless to say, this morning moving around was a bit slow. So I had to put the ladder up, and I was sitting on top of the ladder while I wired in the cameras to the power supply. Because you don't need to see that, so I put that on top of my cabinet, so you don't have to stare at that. But the receiver part, which is lower down on a shelf, then I had to put the 4 B and C connectors on to the cable and then connect that. It's not hard, it's just time consuming. But you know what, it was cool? I put it all on, connected it all up, put everything away, and then turned the power supply on to the cameras, and then turned the power supply on and turned the machine on, and turned the TV on, and then straight away, because it was on HDMI, straight away the TV found the receiver, and it tuned in, and bingo, 4 cameras came up, and it was perfect. Because the lady who sold me it day before yesterday, she set it all up already. She put the time in, the date in, all that sort of stuff, and checked the cameras. So it was really simple. I mean, the time-consuming part was the networking part, you know, where you're running cables here, there, and everywhere, wherever you want it. But it come out nice. I was really, really happy, chuffed to beans, because I just sat there and I turned it on, waited and waited, and then TV will come on, then the receiver part come on, the 4 cameras came on, and there I am looking at my garden. Fantastic. So I took a little video clip so you can see the TV. So there's the view. The top left is the garden, the birds. The top right is the front gate and the front door. And the bottom left is looking out the back. Looks all the way to the back. And then I can watch my truck. Pretty cool. I'm very, very happy. What do you think? So I can see the gate if somebody walks into the gate. I can see my truck, which I'm stood next to now, right? So I can see the road when they go by my truck. I can see all out in the back garden. So if somebody wants to come in there, I can see that. And I can see all the way over, up the garden, into the woods with 4 cameras. So I'm very pleased. I could have got a bigger receiver, you know, control system, whatever you call it, with for up to 8 cameras. And I thought about it, you know, I thought about this for a long time. How many cameras do I need? And it was 4 that I actually wanted and needed. And so that's all I bought. The receiver holds 4 cameras. So I thought about getting 8 and a receiver for 8 cameras, and maybe get 5 or 6 cameras, and then just have some spare slots if I ever wanted it. But I kept thinking to myself, why? Because I've never had any, I've been here over 4 years, never had anybody try to take anything from me, steal anything. In Thai culture, people do not come in your garden. I've had the postman, the guy who collects the money for garbage, and the neighbors will stay at the gate and shout. They don't come in the garden and knock on the door. They stay at the gate and shout. The only person that comes in now, before he used to stay out there, is the waterman. He'll just walk in, bang the door, and go over to read the water meter. But that's fine, I don't care. But so if I've never had any problems, why do I need to have every little thing being recorded? The main reason, as I said to people kept asking, what's the problem, why do you need it? I said, I don't actually need it. But as a peace of mind, because I'm here by myself, I thought, it'd be cool, because if somebody's shouting, I can just look at the camera and see who's at the gate. But it's like if I go out somewhere or I want to go away for a few days, woohoo, thunder. If I want to go away for a few days, everything's recorded. So, nothing to worry about. I can relax. As I said yesterday, if I had 2 people that, with my knowledge, could have probably done it in one day. Together they could have laid the wire, put all the cables in, and then one guy could have been outside putting the cameras on. The other person could have been inside doing the power supply and the BNC connectors, which are the same at both ends. And then once that was done, it was just a case of aligning the cameras correctly. So today I was up and down the ladder, back and forth in the house. Okay, bit to the left, bit to the right, twist the camera a little bit. So in the end, I got it. I'm very happy. Left, like the door, front door, I can just see the door on the edge, and then I can see the gate, and I can see the workshop, and where I'm standing right now, I'm on camera now, and my truck. So very happy. But I'd say nobody's ever tried to rob me. Nobody's ever tried to steal anything. I've left tools outside, forgot to put them away, and they were there the next day. So the only thing I've ever had stolen is I had a piece of concrete block that I put, and it's not actually on my property. I put it in a hole so I didn't fall in the hole when I walked down there. Somebody took that when they were delivering dirt across the street to the new house, across the street and down the road a little bit. But technically that's not my land, and it was just a lump of concrete. But somebody wanted it, but nobody's ever sold anything from here, so I'm really pleased. And I'm extremely pleased with my cameras. I can see the budgies, I can see everything. I was just like sitting there looking like watching TV. It's time to sign off and go in the house. I'm going to get wet going in the house for sure. Okay, I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Thanks for being here. Please subscribe and share to your friends if you're enjoying it here. Buckets of blessings, rivers of peace, joy, and kindness. All the very best. Good night. Look after yourselves. Have a great weekend.